This is what we have on our formula sheet. That's all we can use. Okay? I need to do this in two steps. First, I want to go from millimeters. Well, this is what I'm asked. I want to convert millimeters into meters. I don't have a millimeter to meter conversion. So I go first, my first step is how many centimeters is this? I have a millimeter centimeter conversion. I know 10 millimeters is 1 centimeter. Okay? Notice I put millimeters on the bottom so that it will cancel out. This answer will give me centimeters. How do I put that in my calculator? 75 times 1 divided by 10 is 7.5 centimeters. Okay? I'm half done. Now I need to take that and convert that into meters, which is what I'm asked to do. Okay? I have a conversion for centimeters and meters. Which one do I want to put in the bottom here? Centimeters or meters? You sure, Chelsea? You're daydreaming. Centimeters. 100 centimeters on the bottom so that it will cancel out, and look, I'll be left with meters. Okay? 7.5 divided by 100, put it on your calculator, or if you see that you just move the decimal 2 spots to the left, okay, that's what I'll be left with, 0.05 meters. So you could have done this with proportion. But proportion, like this, it would be in 1 steps, 2 steps. Okay, why do we want to use dimensional analysis? Because I can do this instead of doing it one at a time, all in 1 step. Okay, I just need 2 sets of brackets. So I'm going to do the same question. I want to know how many meters this is. Well, cancel out millimeters. 10 millimeters is 1 centimeter. Okay? And then I got to cancel out centimeters. 100 centimeters is 1 meter. Now just look at the units. What happens with millimeters? Millimeters divided by millimeters, it's gone. Centimeters divided by centimeters, it's gone. What am I left with? That's the only unit I have here. Okay? So I know I got the right amount of brackets. I know I'm doing the right thing. Now how do you put that in your calculator? All the numbers on the top you multiply. All the numbers on the bottom you divide. It doesn't matter what order. Okay? So I could go 75 divided by 10 times 1 divided by 100 times 1. When you times it by 1, of course, it doesn't change. Okay? I could go 75, go over here, times 1 divided by 10 divided by 100. It doesn't matter what order, as long as you do this. Every number on the top you multiply, every number on the bottom you divide. Okay? And we will get the same thing. 0.75 meters. Okay? Some of these questions, like I said, you might have 3 or 4 sets of brackets, but the process is exactly the same. Make sure all the units cancel except the one you want. Any questions? Okay, I've got 4 more examples. Then you're on your own. 12 kilometers is how many meters? There's 10 of you who already have the answer. Okay? I know that. Do it anyway. 12 kilometers. Do I have a kilometer to a meter conversion? On your formula sheet, it says this. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. That's what's going to go in our brackets. Okay? It's important to remember, I'm not changing this 12 kilometers. I'm not making it a new number. All I'm doing is converting it to a different unit. Okay? this is equal to this. So when I put this in here the proper way, it's like I'm just multiplying it by 1, right? Because this is equal to this, anything divided by itself, it's like I'm multiplying it by 1. I'm not changing kilometers. What I'm doing, though, is converting it from kilometers into meters. Okay? How do I put that in my calculator? Matt? Yeah, but we don't need to divide by 1, do we? All the numbers on the top multiply, all the numbers on the bottom divide. 12 times 1,000 is 12,000 meters, okay? That's how we're going to do every question, guys, okay? Don't worry about nanometers. That's science. Okay? What's the next one I want to do? I want to write another one over here. I want to go 117 centimeters is how many kilometers? Okay? And you pull out your formula sheet. Do you have a centimeter to a kilometer conversion? You don't. But what you do have is centimeters into meters, and then you have meters into kilometers, okay? So to get from here to here, I have 2 conversions. That's 2 sets of brackets. Okay? Start with this. My first set is going to convert it from centimeters into meters. Which one goes on the top? Which one goes on the bottom? Yes. Stop yelling at it. Okay? Everyone agree? Meters on the top so that the centimeters will cancel out. Okay? And my second set of brackets, I want this in kilometers. I want to get rid of meters. How do I get rid of meters on the top? I got to have meters on the bottom. 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer. Okay? Cancel out the units. Centimeters over centimeters is 1. That's gone. Meters over meters, that's 1. It's gone. I'm left with kilometers. 117 divided by 100 divided by 1,000. You can times it by 1 if you want. It's not going to change it. Okay? Gives me, move that decimal 5 spots to the left, and you should get that many kilometers. Okay? Don't worry about this one. Let's do some mass. 412 grams is how many kilograms? Do you have this conversion on your formula sheet? Colton, you see it on there? Grams and kilograms? Okay, how many grams are in a kilogram? 1,000. That's what kilo means, right? There's 1,000 grams in a kilogram. I can go directly from grams to kilograms. So I go 412 grams. Which one goes on the top? Which one goes on the bottom? Anybody? Everybody except Tyler? Grams needs to go on the bottom so that it cancels out. Kilograms is on the top. Okay? I'll say that again. I'm not changing this number. It's like I'm multiplying this by 1, because this 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. This is the same. Anything divided by itself is 1, right? It's like I'm multiplying it by 1. But what happens is when you divide 412 times 1 divided by 1,000, now it's not in grams, it's in kilograms. Okay? Move the decimal 3 spots to the left. That's 0.412 kilograms. Okay? Got to show you one toughie. Zimmer, is that a person or a car dealership? That he wants to convert 50 meters per second to kilometers per minute. Fun stuff. We got two conversions going on here at the same time. Okay? On the top, I need to go from meters to kilometers. And on the bottom, I need to go from seconds to minutes. Okay? So I'm going to have a few sets of brackets here. How many meters are in a kilometer? 1,000. How many seconds are in a minute? Anybody know that? Even with all your digital clocks, we still know that, eh? That's good. Yeah, there's 60 seconds in a minute, right? How many seconds in an hour, Bryce? There's 60 seconds in a minute. There's 60 minutes in an hour. What's 60 times 60? 3,600, yeah. Don't worry, you'll have that down when we get to physics. Okay, what conversions will he need to know? He needs to know that. Complete his work. They're starting this for us, okay? I got 50 meters per second. Per means divide, right? Okay? I don't want to see it like that, guys. I want to see it like this. Clearly make it a fraction. I want to see the unit on the top, meters. I want to see the unit in the bottom, seconds. Because how do you cancel when it's written like that? Okay? So do yourself a favor. Just like divided by, I don't want to see it like that. Write it like that. Okay? 50 meters a second, I need to get rid of meters. I want to make it kilometers. So my first conversion is 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. Okay? Meters divided by meters. Now I'm in kilometers a second. I'm half done. All I got to do is go from seconds to minutes. How do I do that? I got to cancel out seconds. The only way that's going to happen is if I have it on the top. Right? There's 60 seconds in 1 minute. That's my second set of brackets. Seconds divided by seconds. What are all the units I have left in this? Kilometers over minutes. Kilometers per minute. Now I know I'm good. Okay, that's what they're asking for. That's what I have left. So it actually wasn't that bad, right? Okay, so now you know your units are fine. This thing's going to be kilometers per minute. All we got to do is put it in our calculator. I'll say it again. All the numbers on the top, we multiply. All the numbers on the bottom, we divide. 50 times 60 divided by 1,000, that's all we got to put in. It's 3. Okay? Could I put that in a different way? Could I go 60 divided by 1,000, just because I'm odd, times 50? Yes, I could. Okay? Doesn't matter what order. Usually we start from the left and go to the right because that's how we read in English, right? But as long as you multiply all the numbers on the top and divide by all the numbers on the bottom, you'll get the right answer. Okay? There will be a quiz on this on Friday. Guys, don't put this off. Okay? If you're not getting it, come in at lunch. Ask. I have very specific questions to do because we don't want to be doing gigahertz and nanograms and all this strange stuff they have in here, okay? Just the stuff that we're going to get in our exams. 8AB 9, just AB, and number 16. And all is with dimensional analysis, okay? So when you look at number 4, it's going to say use proportional reasoning. We're not going to do that. Okay, just the way I showed you with the brackets. Okay, every question you're going to be doing the way I showed you with the brackets, okay? In number 1, there's not a lot of room here, but do it with the brackets, okay? Same way. If you got to work over here, then work over here, right? Put a set of brackets in, or you can write it small underneath, okay? It didn't give you a lot of space. Ready?